The Ultimate Trivia Showdown. Gen X, Gen Z, Millennial, or Boomer. Battle of the Generations. A CTV original. New episode Monday at 9. Only on CTV.
La STM vous souhaite la bienvenue à bord.
On the bus or on the Met, you're in transit on CJAD 800.
All right, it's in transit time on the Elias Macko Show. Today we head to Park Extension. Residents there are split between whether or not there should be some bike paths installed in the borough. Two separate petitions have been given to City Council. Get a load of this. Two separate petitions, both of them with just about 800 signatures. One for, one against. Borough Mayor Laurence Lavigne-Lalonde says the plan, that's a nice name, by the way, Laurence Lavigne-Lalonde, Triple L, says the plan for the bike path to be installed is going to happen. They'll make changes if necessary. There's a split, there's a schism, both politically and on the streets when it comes to this bike path. Let's go now to Mary Deros, elected city opposition councillor for Ensemble Montreal. Mary, welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much, Elias. Good morning to you, and thank you very much for having me on the air.
If you were walking down the street and I came up to you with two petitions in my hand, and I said, "Hey, I've got two petitions. One's for, one's against." Which one would you have signed in this situation?
Well, first of all, I would definitely commission a study to see what is the best option and how to go about implementing it in the right way.
That sounds like you're evading the question.
I'm not evading the question, Elias, because I have 3 children and they used to be cyclists before becoming young adults with families.
Yeah.
And I understand perfectly that we need to have safe bike paths. But can we do it correctly? This morning in the Gazette, I read that the Hampstead Mayor, Jeremy Levi, called for Bourret Avenue bike path to be removed after one was killed and another pedestrian was hurt because of the poor planning of the way they created the bike paths and making the street limited to car access. It's fine and dandy to create bike paths. Can we do it correctly? I have not seen a study. I have not seen plans. We, the elected members, I'm sure Projet Montréal knew what was coming way before I got the information. And when we received the information, meaning all the elected members at the same time, it was mid-May. And then June 14, they invited the citizens to come to an information session, not consultation. And people were upset. Not everybody received these invitations that were sent out by Canada Post. Mm-hmm. And they're saying, how can they bulldoze this? We want to know why. We want to know how. There's people who are handicapped, people who have mobility problems, people who receive services from the CLSC at home. How are they going to be able to continue receiving these services when parking will not be allowed on one side of Curb Street? They're removing a total of 250 spaces from a district that is difficult already. As you know, it's the most densely populated district. We keep densifying the area by allowing owners to add an extra floor because they want to, I guess, capitalize on having more rental income. But we keep densifying the area, but removing car spaces.
So let me ask you this: Is this real? Is it because we started off on safety, and then now and as invariably when I have a discussion on this issue, the parking comes up. Is this really about safety, or is it really about parking?
It is safety, and I'll tell you why. The bike path, as proposed, is coming from Beaumont on Delepi onto Ogilvie. Then on Ogilvie, between Delepi and Curbs, they're having the bike path move eastward and then move northbound on Curbs. Ogilvy has two bus lanes, two bus lines. We have the 80 that supposedly is supposed to pass by every 10 minutes, and we have the 16. So two bus services that pass from that little corner, as well as the 18-wheelers that come and deliver products to Maxi and McDonald's.
So let me just ask you,
that corner is very dangerous. Now,
do you have is there another proposed, you have to put a bike path somewhere, right? So it is important.
Absolutely.
So is there a better solution? Is there a place where you could, because it seems every street's going to have parking. You put a bike path, you're going to have to remove, right? So is there a street where that wouldn't be an issue? It's wide enough that you could keep the parking and have the bike path. Do you have another solution here that could make everyone happy?
I'm not a traffic engineer, but a lot of citizens gave their opinion that right now we have the lines painted on the streets and we have bikers using them. They're respected, and they said, why fix something that isn't broken? It's working well. We haven't had accidents, and it works well for the time being. Now, we want to create this. They said, why not take the lanes that are paved? And there's safety because cars aren't driven in the lanes north south. And so, but you have to listen to the people. I have asked if there was a study made. Somebody said yes. I said, may I have a copy of it? It's been over 3 weeks. I have not received it. And I was told from the administration they have not seen the study either.
Okay, so speaking of listening to the people, there was an election and Projet Montreal has the majority of seats on the city council, correct? That's how they can get these things through.
Yes, absolutely.
So I just want to know if people know what Projet Montreal stands for. It's very clear that this is a party that's going to stand for more bike paths. If Projet Montreal wins the majority of seats, can it not be argued that people knew exactly what they were voting for when they voted in Projet Montreal? They were going to get more bike paths.
Elias, there's also the Montreal Charter, as well as the Ombudsman, who said that any changes to neighborhoods, the citizens have to be informed. Within sufficient time, they have to be able to adapt to changes, as well as to be informed of the series of consequences of how they're going to create them. None of that information was given. There was an information session that really went ballistic because people couldn't understand the French presentation, because Parkex is extremely diverse, and most of them don't speak French. Okay, that's the reality of things. So, the citizens were not properly informed. They were frustrated. It's like, we're going to do it whether you like it or not. These are the people who have been living on these streets for the last 50 years. You're bringing about a change that they don't understand. You would think that you would give them sufficient time to adapt. You're giving them that information in June, and the work will start in August. Now, the citizens who sent in, they sent in a petition asking for a public consultation. They deposited the petition at the clerk's office at the borough level. Last week, they received a notice saying that because the cycling paths belong to the city center, we've sent it to the city center. The citizen called the officers there to find out where we stand right now. And he was told, well, we sent it back to the borough because it's under the competence of the borough. But we all know that cycling, the cycling paths are competence of the city center. So the citizens are being, played right now from one office to the other. And it's not right. They also have rights. According to the Ombudsman, they have rights. According to the Charter of Montreal, they have rights, just as a cyclist. Can we listen to the citizens who have been living there all this time, where it's their lifestyle that will change.
Mary, we're going to have to leave it there, and we'll see how this plays out. And the best part of all this is that
Absolutely.
the voters will be able.
Let's see the study.
And the voters will have an opportunity in a couple of years to say whether or not they like the changes as well. So that's the other part.
Absolutely. But we also have to protect our citizens. One person was killed, another one was hurt.
Yeah, that's Mary. I'll just say it's a strange argument. You can point out to one death on a bike path. It's a strange argument to say that bike paths kill people. That's a strange argument. I got to be honest. It's not a winner. You have winning arguments on bike paths because I've seen the bad ones that are poorly designed. But let's not say that bike paths kill people, even if one person has died on a bike path.
We need security for all citizens.
Yep, absolutely. Mary, thanks so much.
Thank
We'll talk again real soon. That's Mary Deros from Ensemble Montreal. When we return on the Elias Macko Show, we'll take a look at a new partnership over at Dollarama because Air Miles, if you can believe it, the rewards program, is headed over to Dollarama. We'll take a look at that interesting decision coming up next. Let's do some traffic here. 9:48, we got to check in straight away with Debbie Marcellos.
Well, it is a soggy drive, but traffic is moving well on the eastbound Trans-Canada. It slows after Cavendish, heavy through to Stinson, and westbound side of the Met is heavy from Lac-Cordaire to Décarie. Slow and steady traffic northbound Décarie from Turcotte up to the Metropolitan. In from the South Shore, it's a little busy on the up-ramp for Champlain Bridge, the La Fontaine Tunnel backing up before Mortagne as you merge into 2 lanes toward Montreal for ongoing roadwork, down to 1 lane toward the South Shore. Traffic backs up from Beaubien. Now they're saying it's 47 minutes to get from Beaubien down into the South Shore. Get 30,000 PC Optimum points when you spend $100 or more on cosmetics at Pharmaprix today. Offer valid in-store and online. Let us know what you see on the roads. Call in your tips to Star 800. Your next report at 11 o'clock.
With 2,500 vehicles in stock, chances are we've got what you're looking for at Automobile en Direct.
Just dancing with my eyes closed.
Virgin Radio is hit music.
It's where you hear new music first.
Montreal's #1 hit music station.
95.9 Virgin Radio.
Looking to create the exterior of your dreams? Then look no further than Pépinière Pierrefonds. For over 59 years, Pépinière Pierrefonds and their team has offered a wide selection of quality products that will surely catch your eye. Like Permacon, manufacturer of durable, quality paving stones, patio slabs, and retaining wall blocks. They're your source of inspiration for a beautiful exterior. Pépinière Pierrefonds and Permacon have something for every landscaping need. Available at Pépinière Pierrefonds in Pierrefonds and Saint-Laurent. PépinièrePierrefonds.com.
Life can be difficult sometimes, but you're not alone. 211 is here to refer you to community services near you. Food aid, seniors and newcomers resources, mental health, and more. Call 211 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. 211, confidential and free.
To my left, you can see the Petit Champlain, the oldest commercial street of Quebec City. Ooh. A little further on, La Citadelle of Quebec. Now, I've really saved the best for last. Take in Tanguay, the most famous Quebec City furniture store.
But there's one in Sherbrooke.
And in Montreal, too. Even Gatineau has one.
I want my money back.
Me too, so I can go buy that lamp.
Tanguay is opening 11 new stores across Quebec. See you at home.
Montreal's most avid cyclists shop at Bicycles MCW for the right clothes, shoes, parts, accessories, and more. The latest in electric and recumbent bikes and brand names like Dost, Catrike, Go Cycle, and Envo. They're at Sherbrooke and Hampton and NDG. BicyclesMCW.com. Are you tired of dealing with water in your basement? Acton is the leader in foundation waterproofing, repairing cracks, and installing French drain systems. Free evaluations and financing to fit your budget at acton.ca. The concrete and foundation specialists. Call Acton for action.
Metallica in the round. Live from the 50-yard line of Montreal's Olympic Stadium. Metallica. M72 World Tour. 2 nights, 2 different sets, a no-repeat weekend. Friday, August 11th, special guests Pantera and Mammoth WV8. Sunday, August 13th, special guests Five Finger Death Punch and Ice Nine Kills. Tickets on sale now at eventco.ca. Twice the rock. Nothing played twice. Metallica in the round and in your face. Presented by Blackened American Whiskey and Liquid Death Mountain Water. Murder your thirst.
Accent Insurance salutes you, smart business owner. You run a tight ship. You know the value of a good employee. But how do you keep and better reward them? Accent Group Benefit Solutions. Protect your investment and maximize return for you and your people. Explore Accent's value-adding HR services too. Accent Insurance Solutions. Auto, home, and business. Right solutions, right price. 514-363-30.